IGN Live at E3 2013. We've seen some awesome games for the past few days, huh? But only one can be voted for the People's Choice Award. So come back later today to see who won. I mean, that's what we've all been waiting for. Right now, the Skylanders are going to invade our set. It's time for Skylanders Swap Force.
As I live and breathe, Lou.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nevin,
Good to see you as always.
Oh my gosh, we're here to see some Skylanders. Now, I've been living under a rock and I was in a coma there.
No.
What is this Skylanders business?
Well, this Skylanders business is actually something pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're bringing toys to life.
Okay.
You put them on the portal, and the toy that you have in the physical world is brought to life magically in the game.
Right.
And what's really cool is that all of them have brains. So your abilities, your unlockables, your customizations, the coins you earn in the game, all stored on the toy, regardless of what platform you're playing on.
This is always the most brilliant thing about Skylanders.
Yeah.
The fact that, if I'm a big Skylanders guy, I can take my number one character over to a friend's house. I'm playing on PS3, he's playing on 360, bam, we're right into it.
Exactly. So one of the things that we love is, being able to cross all these platforms, and we've continued to bring back all of the characters from the previous titles. So in Skylanders Swap Force, which is our new game coming out this fall, we're fully supporting all of the previous characters.
So what's the roster we got here?
It's a large number. We've got over 100 plus toys from the previous two games.
Wow.
Then we've got 16 of these new guys that we're calling the Swap Force.
Okay.
Now what's really cool about the Swap Force, and what's our big innovation for the year, we're calling it dynamic swappability. So I can actually mix and match.
What are you doing? You cut them in half.
No, they're built that way.
Okay.
With life. But basically, you can mix and match these different halves of the characters. We've got 16 unique characters, so over 250 different character combinations.
You were good at math.
Yeah, not really. I said over 250, not the exact number, because it's a little hazy up there.
Hazy. I want to get past 12 times 12. Who knows?
Yeah.
So then my
grid never went that far.
My question for you is, if I split, let's say I swap him again, right?
Yeah.
And I've already built up, powers on him. I've already leveled him up in a way.
Yes.
And I split him over there. Where do the powers go? Am I creating a new character when I switch?
So this is what's really cool, is that in previous Skylanders, as a whole character, it had its own upgrades and then a distinct upgrade chain.
Yeah.
So it's split into two branching paths.
Sure.
We do that for each of the halves, and it's stored on the halves. So if we take the lower half of Washbuckler and mix it with the upper half of Freeze Blade and create Freeze Buckler, it has the upgrades that you earned in this half and the upgrades you earned in this half still tied to the different parts.
When I start from zero, how do I decide which half has which upgrades? Just because they're already split?
So basically what you're doing is you're going through the game, you're earning coins, you're finding treasures and things like that throughout the game, which are actually stored on your character, and then you'll go to an upgrade area where you'll choose the distinct upgrades that you want for each of the halves.
Gotcha. It seems like I would need a giant notebook and an Excel grid trying to keep track of everything.
I have seen, I think someone tossed out the number of over 500 billion, thousand million, trillion potential combinations when you take the 256 combos plus the splitting halves and the branching paths of each of the halves.
It's too much.
It's mind-boggling.
Too many numbers. I don't like this. I don't play games for numbers.
It's so much value. I don't know what we're going to do.
So now, for somebody, again, who's jumping in for the first time seeing Skylanders, what exactly are you doing? What do you do with your characters?
So Skylanders is an action-adventure game. And what's really cool is that you're going through, and it's almost like playing an interactive feature kids film. So you're going through, we have tremendous cutscenes, tremendous voice acting and talent for every single one of our Skylanders, as well as our series villain Chaos and some other characters throughout.
Yeah.
And then in addition to the story mode, we also have a player versus player battle mode with all new zones and different modes. We've got survival missions, where you take on waves of enemies in unique areas.
Yeah.
And then we also, for this year, have added something new that we're calling bonus missions that you'll actually find and unlock while playing the game.
So, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Skylanders, big deal.
A little bit.
Makes a lot of money. The kids love it. The adults love it. Everybody's all over this game.
I like it.
Seems like you could just coast. Why add in all these modes? Why are you doing all this stuff? Just make more figures, make more stuff.
No, I mean, one of the things that's really the main reason why we actually are successful is because we have something that's really unique and innovative.
Yeah.
Bringing toys to life was something that had never been done before, and it's something that we were tremendously proud of, and we continue to try and innovate because we don't want to be considered a fad. We don't want to be considered something that would fade away. We're tremendously proud of the quality of our game, and, pardon me, and the quality.
You get choked up talking about Skylanders.
I get so excited. It's really, just the fact that we want to be as innovative as possible because kids really get excited, and we want something that's new and unique each time as bringing a character onto the portal.
Gotcha.
And really giving the player the power of choice this year is our main goal. It's giving them the ability to choose which halves they want to play with at any time and creating the different customizations and combos.
Can I see the giant guy in the middle
Absolutely.
switch?
Yeah. So that's actually one of our characters from Skylanders Giants last year.
Yeah.
And you can actually see we're going to bring him into the game. And one of the things that's actually new this year is we have a brand new graphics engine.
Okay.
Completely redone. And you'll see here, this is Crusher, and you'll see he's got his kind of cool gold metal armor on, which is different from the toy, because Nevin's actually been playing as this character before. So it actually
Nevin's been doing some homework here,
Yeah,
aren't you?
you know.
Come on.
He plays a little bit.
Yeah.
So what's cool is that all of your customizations, all of your upgrades from the previous game are carrying forward into the new game and all being redone in this brand new high-definition graphics engine.
It's a mouthful. You guys are doing a lot with this game.
Doing quite a bit.
How long have you been working on Skylanders?
Skylanders, I started with the team basically at the start of Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you first heard about it, even with Giants, I guess when you first heard about it, did you think it would get as big as it did?
I hoped. I mean, it's one of those things where instantly getting your hands on it and seeing someone and getting excited by just placing something on the portal and seeing this physical thing come into the digital realm was instantly appealing.
Well, they look cool too, right?
And they look really cool.
Keep them on your desk, you're all set.
Yeah, as an adult, I mean, who wouldn't want a Ninja Skunk Storm Chicken on their desk?
Yeah, who wouldn't? I don't know.
I mean, I have quite a few of them on my desk.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But, when we have kids play it, I mean, I actually went and did an interview once with someone who was playing the game and just had their 3-year-old child in the room, which is, younger than really play games.
Yeah.
She actually hopped over to the portal, saw the switching, and then spent probably the next half hour going through every single toy, just seeing it come to life in the game.
Yeah.
And it's really that, instantaneous, gratification of seeing something real come into the video game world that's instantly appealing and, really magical.
Now here's the next question for you.
Sure.
Do you ever worry about, I get in, I like one guy.
Yeah.
I like my chicken skunk. I never buy another toy.
Yeah.
I only want to level this one up.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about that?
I don't, because we actually designed the game to be fun right out of the box with the characters that you get in the starter kit.
Okay.
It's a game that's really fun to go through, see this great story, and, experience the adventure. But what's really cool is that we build in a lot of these extra fun optional areas and really cool, expanded content that people could try with all these different characters. And really, one of the reasons that we make all these different characters is just so that people have that choice. We appeal to a wide number of different types of players, and we have all these different elements and different flavors of characters that really finding your own favorite is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Going through and like my favorite, I really like, there's a magic tiki character named Double Trouble. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
He might not be your favorite, and it's one of those things where to appeal to everyone, we've got so many different personalities and gameplay types.
Variety's the spice of life, they always say.
The spice of Skylanders.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
You're good at this. High handshake.
Thank you.
What now? Could anybody be walking up this, or is it
No, so
because
this is actually something that's brand new to Skylanders Swap Force this year. So we've got, for these Swap Force characters, we've got something that we're calling a Swap Force Power.
Okay.
So we have 8 different types of Swap Force powers, and what you're seeing here is the power of Climb, which you can use the lower half of Washbuckler to initiate. You can see here I've got the lower half of Stink Bomb, or Ninja Skunk, and he's got a little mask, because he actually has sneak gameplay. We've got gameplay tied to speed, which are these really cool racing sequences, as well as for the lower half of our Vampire Boxer Night Shift, teleportation-based gameplay.
Okay.
And then one of my favorites that we have, unfortunately I don't have him here today, but we have a character who's got these awesome rocket boots that you can access a rocket zone and fly throughout the skies.
I like what you're doing here. You're giving me a reason to swap.
See?
Giving me a reason to try new things. Give me a reason to try the variety.
Yeah, it's really, like I said, the Spice of Skylanders.
Spice of Skylanders.
If
you want to use that,
over.
if you want to start using that on the back of the box,
done,
there
right?
you go.
Yeah.
Swap Force, variety, the Spice of Skylanders.
Spice of Skylanders.
Well, when does Skylanders Swap Force come out?
So it's coming out in the U.S. in October 13th, and it'll be out, the 16th and I believe the 18th in our other regions as well. And we're coming out on the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PS3, the PS4, the Wii, the Wii U, and the 3DS. And the ColecoVision.
I was going to say, here comes NES. Yeah, a Game Gear version is in the
We've got
works.
a really cool cocktail table version, the split screen, like the co-op
Oh,
on
right.
either ends.
So you should have quit at Variety, Spice of Sky.
Right? I know.
Thank you so much for your time,
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely.
And then
Thank
one
you
more
very
handshake.
much.
Great job out there driving all these characters. Ladies and gentlemen, so many cool games still to come. Let's kick it back to a woman I swap clothes with all the time, Naomi Kyle.
Beyond, Greg, beyond. All right, and a quick word to you guys, the parents out there. Don't go too crazy trying to find those rare toys. You guys are great. All right, coming up now, we have a game that was just announced. Everyone's favorite Road Warrior is back on the scene, so get set for Mad Max.